All right, start of the day 33 video, filming very shortly in real time after the end of the day 32 video. Ran into this guy on his birthday, no less. He still hasn't told me if it was yesterday, before midnight, or today, because I imagine the festivities started before midnight.
I turned 44 hours and 41 minutes ago.
All right, so it is today. Now that it's after midnight, it is the day of birth of Herbs Rye. Probably no one called you that when you were born, though. Seems like until I started doing it.
Probably not.
All right, we don't know for a fact, but probably not. So, updates. I told them about that beat you took in the Aria $2,200 two-day event. I don't know if there was more to it or not, but you must have cashed. Just,
yeah, cashed for like almost 4,000.
All right.
That's dust.
Yeah, it's like double the buy-in. He just told me there was about 200,000 to winner. And it was a mystery bounty at the time. I guess did you have both guys covered?
I only had one guy covered.
All right.
That was the whole reason why the guy jammed. But.
So if he won, he was going to draw a mystery bounty, and there was one $100,000 bounty left and three $50,000 bounties left, and there were only 43 people left. So yeah, pretty good odds. Not like when there's like 5,000 people and one giant bounty everyone's going for. Also, you sent me that link, that live stream link. I didn't have a ton of time. I did click on it and nothing happened. Well, what was that? You got second place at something?
Oh, the Global Poker Championship. Yeah.
Was that online or live?
Live. I mean, it was on. Global Poker is an online site, but they have their Global Poker Championship live for all their leaderboard winners, and I got second.
Oh, like throughout the year, you had gotten yourself at the top of a leaderboard, and it was for people on that leaderboard?
Yes.
And it was, they wait till the summer and then they host it here?
But I did get a free Global Poker umbrella.
All right, go quick, and stop in the middle.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
All right.
Free umbrella.
Did you mean don't tell you how to live your life, or are you not going to live anymore?
I don't know.
All right. This is
a lot of drinks.
Yeah, this is drunk Herbs Rye, by the way. I don't know if you could tell. I can.
Let's not use the word drunk. If I was drunk, I'd have no money on me.
I don't know why those two things are perfectly related. We're getting close to Cromwell Valet. I'm going to have to turn the camera off, and then if we think of more things to say, we're going to stop in the flamingo habitat. We're going to get something to eat, and yeah, PA shouldn't go that late, so I do have a shift at Orleans at 11, but it's like 6. I don't have to be there for like 6 hours, 15 minutes or something, so I could hang out for a little. He's staying at Flamingo.
Flamingo.
I've parked at Harris, so it worked out that we're in this area and both of us have some time.
Get him on the...
All right, so you saw in the thumbnail, Herbs Rye holding up the hash browns. We just took that picture. Birthday dinner, McDonald's.
Yeah.
Not a ton is open this late. Vegas isn't quite the 24-hour town that it used to be. So we are in the monorail hallway. Link is that way. Herbs Rye has to go back to Flamingo. Harris is that way. I got to go to my car, and then actually going to go back that way. Employee weight room is in the link, and that's going to do it. So gave you some Herbs Rye update and footage, and then I'll tell you what goes on in Orleans. I have a shift in a few hours, and Planet Hollywood. After both of those two shifts, actual day off. Might meet him for lunch one of those that Wednesday. I don't know where would it be. You have time to leave the strip? Yeah. Just near Flamingo? I don't know. So we'll figure something out, maybe. And any last words to say?
I hope I start running better.
All right, there it is from the man himself. All right, done in the weight room. It's light out. You can see that it's after 7. Leaving my room around 10 to get to Excalibur, Omaha Eat today. Today's day 33. Not a ton left. Omaha Eat today. On Thursday, triple stud. That's what we have going on in the morning in Orleans, so I'm on the schedule, mixed game. Don't know next week's schedule yet, but a week from tomorrow, for me at the time of filming, starts our main event. A lot of day 1 flights. I think there were like 8 or 10 last year, 12. And it's gonna be like just a week of no limit hold'em tournament, so at least it's easy. And yeah, so that starts in like 8 days, and then that takes like 7 or 8. And then to get all the day 1 flights and the final day done. And then after that, not much at all. That's yeah, it's like half a week left after that or something. I don't know, something like that. So yeah, just gonna go back. I will probably film the next scene between shifts. Just gonna get back, get cleaned up, do trivia, edit, and then not take the camera with me to Orleans. I will film a scene after Orleans is done, before PH starts. I imagine I'm not going to survive 6 o'clock. Omaha 8, I don't expect the field to be crazy large, and so I imagine once 4 p.m. dealers come in and the 6 p.m. dealers especially come in, I don't imagine any of the 11 a.m. dealers will make it past 6 o'clock today. Sunday special, actually, I don't think any made it past 6 o'clock on the, because yeah, you know, same thing with Planet Hollywood on Fridays and Saturdays. Yeah, it's busier, but they schedule so many more people. So like, everyone gets scheduled for Sunday at Orleans, and even with that, sometimes they send out the email, hey, it's real busy, just show up if you're free. So we had a lot of people, even though it was very busy. But I don't know, just my guess. I don't expect to be there past 6. Can't be there past 7 anyway, because I have a shift tonight. I'll tell them during roll call I can't be there past 7 p.m. And that's gonna do it. Happy birthday, Herbs and Rye, and hope he's sleeping off the effects of all the liquor, and that's it. That was the buzzer. I'm done with the scene. Alright, I am back in my room. That was probably the roughest shift this summer in terms of like focus and being awake. Yeah, ironic, because if I had just like come back to my room and I had time to go to sleep. I wasn't tired when I finished at PH, and then like when it was getting close to leaving here for Orleans, you know, around 12 hours ago, it was getting rough, and then it just got rough. It got worse while I was at Orleans dealing. Yeah, if I didn't hang out with Herbs and Rye, if he wasn't nearby, if I didn't feel like going to the weight room, like I could have just come back here and actually slept like 5-6 hours. Instead I didn't, and that was rough. So I came back here, instantly went to sleep. I clocked out at 5:58 in Orleans, and I was in bed laying down at 6:15. I was like really dedicated to getting some sleep. Interesting final hour at Orleans. The penultimate, that's right, the penultimate half hour, I was on break. And then I came back for the last down. So I was on break, and then I came back, and then I dealt 3 hands, and then the tournament went on its 45-minute dinner break. And then we were just sitting there, you know, getting credit for a down, but the players were gone. And then that went on for about 25 minutes, and then the 6 o'clock dealers were on and replaced the 11 a.m. dealers. So yeah, my last hour on the clock, I dealt 3 hands, but oh, it was hectic before that. I was on break the first down of the day, and then I had like 11 downs in a row. I almost got a break, and then I didn't. They took it away. My table broke, and instead of me going on break, I had like a 5-minute break, and then I pushed the top. Anyway, good money, but yeah, just rough day, and yeah, you can still see the effects of it. Actually, my alarm just went off on my phone, and like I was so tired and out of it, I just like woke up and like stared at my phone and was wondering, what is this thing and why is it making noises? Like, that's how out of it I was even just a few minutes ago. So I'll be good to get through Planet Hollywood. I think I am the one closing. I think that's me on Tuesdays all the time now. So we'll see how late. It could be, in theory, an 11-hour shift at Planet Hollywood. Really don't want it to be that long today. Normally I would. Today I wouldn't mind if it were any amount less than that, but after that I could come back and go to sleep, and yeah, probably one more scene. I'm not taking the camera with me. I don't feel like it right now. So gave you some Herbs and Rye footage, gave you this update between sessions, and oh, shout out to the guy, didn't get his name. I think his table broke. He came to my table. I was dealing table 27 up against the rail, and I think he got like 3/4 of a pot. It was Omaha 8 today, and that was the last hand I dealt. And as I was getting up, he said rice is a spoon food, and he said his wife learns a lot about poker from the videos. I was focused on not making mistakes, and I was tired, and so if I didn't look like thrilled or happy, it was those two things. It wasn't that I was like mad or unhappy, but yeah, I was trying not to make mistakes and making a few small ones, and yeah. So as I got up, he said that, and actually I thought he was gonna say she learned a lot about rice and spoons, because he led off with that. Rice is a spoon food, and then I was actually talking about poker, not rice and spoons. So I think that was the only shout out today. It was $600. It was the Omaha 8 Championship. A lot of $600 mixed game events coming up these last 2 weeks or so at Orleans. So yeah, didn't think there would be nearly as many people talking to me about the videos and $600 mixed game events as there are in no limit events and smaller buy-in events. Different group, very serious, very yeah, just different. I did get that one shout out. Chainsaw Alan Kessler was in the room. Saw him, never dealt his table. Anyway, gonna go walk over to Planet Hollywood, and hopefully I make it back without falling asleep, and then I make it back to the bed, and then I can go to sleep. There it is. Hopefully I get back as soon as possible, and I could use that and go to sleep. Alright, don't have a lot of time here. I'm about to collapse. That table woke me up a little. Fun table. There were a few fun tables, specifically with Will. Oh, let me get the sticker out. Will, his friend with the Pirates hat, never got his name. The other guy who it looked like the three of them were together, even though they really weren't, even though they were all wearing the exact same custom-made t-shirt. Getting the sticker out now. And Wall Street Window, you see comments from him a lot if you read the comments. He said he watched video number 1. That's awesome. That is elite company, because only like 30 people watched video number 1 when it got published. Where's that sticker? That's not it. Here it is. Here it is. Here's the sticker. Oh, I got a little crushed in my backpack. Mad Hatter, the Mad Turkey. It's like a Mad Turkey, Mad Hatter type of thing. There you go. I don't know what I'm gonna put this sticker on, but I got it. So thanks, Will. And I finally get to go to sleep. Nothing to do. I don't know what time it is. I don't know. I have Orleans in like 31 hours or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not going to check the math, but yeah. Other shout outs. Brian yesterday gave me a like on a video as I was dealing to him. Ryan yesterday came to the table a couple hands before I had to change tables. The guy with the long hair who said thanks Nomad when I got up, when my down was over. That all happened yesterday. Jason from the East Coast playing the double board PLO bomb pot games the last couple nights. Turk from Ohio, that's not his name in Bravo. He wanted me to use his alias. Turk from Ohio was in the room. He told the floor, I'm only here because of him. He pointed at me, and then I dealt his table, and yeah, got his real name, got his alias. What else is going on? I'm probably missing a few shout outs, but that'll have to do for now. So yeah, you saw some Herbs and Rye. That feels like so long ago, by the way, when I was hanging out with Herbs and Rye, who, by the way, told me him and Tom bagged the tag team event. So they're playing day 2 tomorrow. Not that I was probably going to be rested enough to meet Herbs and Rye for lunch. We were thinking about it, but no, I'm going to be fast asleep during lunchtime. And that's going to do it. Tomorrow there will still be a video, even though I have no shift that starts tomorrow, and the Orleans schedule was not out in advance, so I have no idea what's going on next week. We'll be at Orleans Thursday. That's the last day of the schedule week at Orleans, so when I go in on Thursday, I'll see my schedule for the following week. Not a ton of time left. This is what? This was day, what, Thursday? What was it, day 33? I think this is the day 33 video. It's only 52 days, so yeah. Getting near the end of it. 5 days. The Orleans main event is 5 days? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, A, B, C, D, E, F. I think it's 5 days of day one flights. I think 10 day one flights over 5 calendar days. Each day has 2 day one flights, and then Sunday is the day 2 restart. Usually the Sunday special on Sunday, but that Sunday is going to be the main event restart. There will be a Sunday special. It'll start later in the day. It will be turbo levels because we're going to need a ton of tables early in the day for the main event. But yeah, so that's 6 days of just no limit hold'em, and then after that, a few more mixed games to end out. After that, it's only 7 days left of the series. So yeah, not a ton left in this series of dealing and things like that. Tomorrow's video, much better scenery. Might even have one of these cigars from Gus. Probably not just going to down the honey on its own, but probably have one of the cigars. And I think that's going to put a wrap on things. See you tomorrow. And remember, rice is a spoon food.